There was once a small town built beside a wide river. The water was calm, but the people were not. Arguments were common, pride was loud, and everyone believed they were right. Words were used like weapons, and listening was rare. In this town lived an old man named Harun. He owned little more than a wooden chair, a kettle, and a habit of sitting quietly near the river every morning. He did not teach in schools, lead prayers, or hold meetings. Yet people noticed something strange. Those who spoke with him often left calmer than when they arrived. Harun was not famous, and he never tried to be. When asked why he spent so much time in silence, he once replied, "Because silence teaches me what words cannot." One day, two brothers came to him, shouting at each other. They had inherited land from their father, and now both claimed it entirely. Each wanted Harun to prove the other wrong. Harun listened without interrupting. When they finished, he poured tea into 2 cups and placed them on the ground. As he poured, the cups overflowed, spilling tea everywhere. The brothers protested, saying the cups were full. Harun nodded and said, "So are your hearts. When they are full of anger, no truth can enter." Ashamed, the brothers sat down. By the end of the conversation, they agreed to share the land and left in peace. Weeks later, a wealthy merchant visited Harun. He offered him money in exchange for public support in a dishonest business deal. Harun looked at the gold and said calmly, "What you offer will make my hands heavier, but my sleep lighter." The merchant left, confused and embarrassed. Word about Harun spread. Some admired him. Others mocked him, saying he was useless in a world that rewarded loud voices and strong fists. One afternoon, a young man approached Harun by the river. His face was tense, his fists clenched. He said he was consumed by anger and could not control it. Harun handed him a stone and told him to throw it into the river. The stone sank immediately. "That is anger," Harun said. "Heavy, quick to fall, and it disappears without solving anything." Then he handed the young man a leaf and placed it gently on the water. It floated. "That is patience," he said. "Light, steady, and it stays." The young man understood without another word. Years passed. Harun grew older, slower, and quieter. One winter morning, the chair by the river remained empty. Harun had passed away during the night. The town gathered, not in noise, but in silence. They realized something important had been lost, yet something remained. When conflicts arose, people asked themselves, what would Harun do? When anger grew, they remembered the stone. When pride spoke, they chose silence. The river continued to flow, just as it always had, calm, patient, unchanged, and the town slowly became the same.